Hey everybody, welcome to Back Monday. I know it's been a little bit and I say this every single time, but I'm steadily trying to get my life together. And I don't think I ever will, but that's why you're here, you know? So I try to wear a different t-shirt for every video because I love t-shirts, and if you know me in real life or at all, or you've been watching my channel for a long time, you know that like t-shirts are my jam. And I wore my Jamaica one because yesterday was Jamaican Independence Day. I also lived my entire life yesterday thinking that it was Wednesday and it was Tuesday, so that's cute, I guess. So it's been a while since I've done a story time, and you know, this one's filled with some tea. Yeah, this isn't like a girl what he do kind of story time. This is more like a 18-year-old Mackenzie is a moron. It definitely involves a boy, but this is more about me and probably like, I don't even know if how I want to describe this. The coolest thing I've ever done, the most embarrassing thing I've ever done, I really don't know at this point, but alright guys, buckle your seatbelts because 18-year-old Mackenzie is back. God, that bitch. Well, I was 18 and I worked at the mall with this boy that I had a crush on. We'll call him Freddie, because I've been watching a lot of Nightmare on Elm Street for some reason, but we're gonna move on past that information. Now, if you've been watching my channel for a while, you'll know that 18-year-old Mackenzie was shy, shy, the lowest self-esteem of all time, and oh yeah, shy. So straight up, I talked to Freddie like literally every single day at work and never even mentioned that I had a crush on him. Like, and even when I did talk to him, I was really awkward, like a couple sentences, and then I would just like scurry away into the darkness of what my job was, which I'm not gonna disclose that information because he'll probably figure out that I'm talking about him. He's probably gonna figure this out anyway. Anyway, basically I avoided it completely, just like I do everything else in my life. So one day, all of my coworkers were at work, including Freddie, and it was like a middle of the day shift, and we were all like, let's have like a kickback or whatever and hang out after work. I really hate that I just said kickback. I had to babysit after the shift until like 8 or 9 o'clock, and that isn't even, apparently when you're cool, you don't show up to parties on time. I still don't know that fact, and I'm 26. And that would have been like, 8 or 9 would have been like an hour or 2 hours after like everybody was supposed to show up and hang out. So I would have been fashionably late. Cool points number 1 and 2. I'm gonna give myself cool points because no one else is. I went to these people's house to babysit. I've known them for years. They were like, yeah, here's the fridge. Here's the backyard with our pool. Here's a freaking trampoline. Like, have fun, basically. I've known these people for like years, and if you guys watch this too, I'm sorry. So basically I was getting really antsy because I knew I was gonna go hang out with Freddie at this weird hangout party, whatever. And you know, like, what can you do at 18? Like, none of us are drinking, and you know, like, I wasn't drinking at least. If somebody was drinking, I don't know about it, but I was not drinking. Basically, I was 18 and dumb and excited to go hang out with this boy that I talked to at work, but like barely successfully, you know? Like, I already knew it was gonna happen. My introverted ass was gonna go play with the dog and silently just like exchange glances with Freddie from across the room until it was time to leave. That's my signature move. Mackenzie, you weren't gonna go talk to him? You bet your sweet ass I wasn't, because I have anxiety. So being 18 and an absolute idiot, I didn't really know that much about nutrition or like what certain words meant, and I figured it out the hard way. So I was hungry and I looked in the pantry because, you know, you can't go silently play with a dog and stare at a boy that you like at a party without a full stomach, you know? So of course I'm gonna fuel up before the big game. So I opened the pantry. Okay, I'm already laughing. And I saw these protein bars that looked dank. You know exactly which ones I'm talking about. You know, the ones that are like $3 to $4 at a gas station and look like the Keebler elves made them themselves with like love and care, and they like handmade the chocolate, and you know, it's one of those on the wrapper that like looks a lot better than it tastes. Basically it looked bomb as hell is what I'm trying to get at. Well, my dumbass picked it up and read the wrapper, and it said full of protein and fiber. Fiber! Do you know what fiber does. It helps your digestive system run very smoothly. In other words, it makes you poop. It will for sure make you poop. Guess who didn't know that at the time? And 18-year-old Mackenzie did not just eat one. No, I ate two. I ate 2 Keebler Elf fiber bars and then went to go hang out with a boy. So you can see where this is going. Do you know what 2 fiber bars do to your stomach? Anarchy. The purge anarchy. Oh, there's a lizard outside my window. I swear to God, I'm the dog from Up. So honestly, I was fine for a little bit. Like, the parents showed up like 10 minutes after I destroyed my life and my stomach, and I went straight from babysitting to go hang out with Freddie at this work kickback. I really hate saying that. So I show up, and of course, to my surprise, Freddie just walks right up to me and he's like, "Oh, hey Mac," and just starts talking to me. Like, first of all, why are you talking to me? I planned on playing with the dog and staring at you from across the room. You're not going according to plan, dude. The memory of this event is giving me physical pain. So 30 minutes into hanging out with Freddie and petting the dog, because that was my mission, honestly. I swear on my life, guys, I literally heard Aragorn inside my intestines go, "For Frodo." And then the Battle of Mordor just started happening inside of my intestines, like right there. And I slowly started to panic. Freddie's sitting there talking to me. I don't have a damn clue what he's talking about at this point, because I'm just sitting there petting the dog and thinking, oh my God, I have to take care of this. The fiber has betrayed me. The Keebler elves have betrayed me. This is what it feels like to crawl in a hole and die. This is what it feels like. The battle raged on in my stomach and I completely panicked. So if you don't have anxiety, this next part of the story is gonna give you a perfect example of what anxiety will do to a person in a moment of panic. In the middle of his sentence, like straight up in the middle of his sentence, I just go, "I have to go to the bathroom," like a freak. And Freddie just goes, okay, yeah, do you know where it is?" And I was like, yeah, I know where it is. So your girl got up very calmly. I slipped out the front door, got in my car, and drove 30 minutes back to my house to go to the bathroom. And I didn't tell anybody at this party that I was leaving or gave any indication that I was leaving. I literally just slipped out the front door and left this party in the middle of a conversation to go to the bathroom because I was too embarrassed to do it in this house because I had 2 fiber bars from the Keebler elves like a dumbass. So I literally drove 30 minutes home, took care of this, which the betrayal took about 10 minutes, and then drove 30 minutes back. So I was pretty much gone for like over an hour after leaving in the middle of his sentence. A sentence! This dude literally thought that I was in the house the entire time. Like, oh my God. Oh my God, what is wrong with me? So I walk back in the house and just like come from around, like I slip in and then I like strategically go to a corner and then like walk around the corner. Like I didn't just leave the house for an hour. So Freddie walks up to me and rightfully, he's like very confused. And he says, "Where were you? You were gone for like an hour." And I looked this dude in the optical stems and I said, "No, I wasn't. I was in the bathroom. I told you that." And he was like, "No, you were gone for like an hour." And I said, "I was in the bathroom." And I just kept repeating, "I was in the bathroom," because that's not a lie. Like, I was definitely in the bathroom, just not in that house's bathroom. Basically, after that, he was so weirded out by the concept of time and space and me that he, like, honestly never talked to me again and avoided me at work until we all quit. So that's pretty much it for the story. Freddie, if you figure out that this is about you, you're not crazy. I definitely am. So the moral of the story is poop wherever you need to poop. I took a poll on Instagram to see if you guys wanted another jujitsu video for a Mac Monday, or if you wanted like a story time, and everybody voted on the story time, so here we are. If you like to have a say in what goes on in this channel, make sure you follow me on Instagram so you can vote on polls on my stories and look at pictures of my dogs because they're freaking cute. So that's pretty much it. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel for new videos on Monday, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!